What is up, guys? I'm so excited to be sitting in this seat.
I know.
All right.
You look very excited.
So you guys are gonna have to bear with me right now because I have an article and it's like so dense in information. So everyone good?
Yep.
No, I'm just fucking around. So you guys have been asking us for Ask the Field type Ask the Field type topics, and we got one of those for you guys.
Dude, how did we used to do that? Was it like, hey, I'm Joe, I'm whatever,
Yep.
and you're watching Ask the Field? Oh, I miss that shit, man.
I do too, man. So we're bringing that back
right.
just right now. JKN meets Ask the
Fields.
All right, so the question
So
is.
lazy with it.
He's keeping his hands warm in there.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't into it.
Aw, bro. Okay, so this question is, does sexual experience change with age?
So
Yes!
We got the 20-year-olds over here and the 30-years over here.
Yeah.
We're oh no, it's actually similar in age.
Yeah.
We're similar in age. You guys are similar in age, and you guys are similar in age.
No, I'm closer to Julia's age than Nadeem's age.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm only 2 years younger than Julia.
Wait, how old are you?
24.
Oh my god!
Baby, you're always like 19 in my soul.
I always forget. So Nat, how has sex been with you?
Well, I feel like I started late, and then gaining the confidence.
Do you mind sharing when you started?
You lost your virginity when you're 19?
Is that considered late?
I think for me, well, not really, but like all my friends, they lost it in high school and stuff.
Okay.
I think it's pretty late for, I guess, the times now.
It
I
depends.
lost it at 19 too, but
Depends on how like you go through. I feel like I went through it for a bad. If you just want to wait till you're older, I think that's completely fine. Like it's no like rush, but like I was just too nervous and like growing up the way I did, like Muslim, you're not supposed to talk about it, you're not supposed to do it. And I think that did hinder how it was coming into sex. So like 19 through like the next few years was like definitely weird and awkward for me. And then once you just kind of like gain that confidence and start like talking to more people and everything, it became better.
I like how you did the motion like you were
Because
fucking.
I grew up in a really strict, like, you know, religious household.
Yeah.
But I was too horny. I was like, it feels too damn good for it to be wrong.
So you didn't feel guilty?
Nope.
Okay.
I said, something's wrong with the church. That's what I thought. Because they're missing out on this good shit, dude. If I got a mouth and I can use it for pleasure
Wait,
and
what the
vice
fuck?
versa. Well, I want, because I mean, I could suck on titties and eat pussy and shit. And
Usually
like, they
guys
could use
don't
stuff
say
with it
I
and
have a
stuff.
mouth. Usually
Yeah,
girls
but
don't.
that's why it's funnier to say that.
Yeah, I'm just imagining like junior pastor Joe like having his own little like sex talk corner.
In junior high, I'm in 6th grade. We should have the right to jack off in class. God made body parts, and we should use them.
Joe, you need a cult.
He has one.
No, but it needs to be like you need to. This is a cult.
Like a real
I'm gonna
cult.
teach you guys what really happens about real sex and everything.
A sex cult?
Not even a sex cult. Just
That's what he chose to hear.
fucking a sex cult.
I don't know, man.
And then you can own some tigers.
Oh.
No, but going back to you real quick.
Okay.
Has it changed for you? Because you went from 19 to 24. That's
Yeah.
a pretty big jump. I feel like a lot happens.
I think the maturity with the girls changed.
So not the experience part.
I mean, the whole experience changed.
Okay.
I think from going from a younger age, and obviously I was shy, but then when girls get a little more mature, it's more the way they.
No, I'm laughing because Nadeem is very mature.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny. Nothing.
Were you comparing yourself to him and you were like, nah.
Yeah, I am a fucking idiot. But like, yeah, no, what you were saying the girls were more mature?
It's weird because it's like obviously like there's like I feel like there's two. There's fucking and then there's lovemaking, right?
Who the fuck are you? I didn't know that at fucking till later.
That love making.
Love making.
But then it's like that when the girls get older, and I also don't mess with girls my age because I feel like my friends that are guys are immature. Also the
How
girls,
old's the oldest girl you slept with?
2 years older than me at that time.
Oh.
They all been like 2 years older.
Okay.
But it's like they know more about what they want and they've had experience too. So it's less than just like they're vocal when they have sex, you know. And then I am also. So it's like I ask them what do they like and stuff.
Do you like giving fucking blowjobs? Yes, I do. I'm old, mature, and vocal.
Why are they screaming at each other?
That's exactly how it goes.
Okay.
I mean, shit. When I was 24, I thought lovemaking was just taking it down a notch and going slower.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I didn't.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, it was
Slow
just
motion
yeah.
version of jackhammering. Slow motion jackhammer.
Yeah, like one is
Yeah.
porn. You just pound, pound, pound,
Yeah.
and then the other one is like slow motion.
Yeah, for me, lovemaking was when the guy was on top. And like, we're just like that. And then anything other than that, I'm like, oh, we're gonna fuck.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like I was telling you guys a while ago, like how like why I don't really like to watch porn that much because it's so different. Because I did it at I
Wait,
lost
you're just
my
talking
virginity.
about a ton of porn, just like a.
Obviously, I
Like
still
a
watch
video
it,
ago?
but
You
like,
couldn't stop talking about
You knew
porn.
all the topical stuff
oh,
that Joe was
I'm still up
talking
to date.
about.
It's like I stay up to date with
He's a
Twitter.
filmmaker, Nelson. He's a
He's
filmmaker.
hating.
I
to study it.
appreciate all types of films, but like when you fuck, what was I saying? Like when you watch.
That's why you don't like watching porn.
But I did it like that's all I knew up to like 19, and even past that pretty much. But that's how I thought it was.
Is that how you started? You just started fucking like crazy? You got her mouth? Oh.
No, I didn't go that aggressive because I was still like shy.
Smack the
Her
rap.
mascara's running down. You're like,
He's like, I'm doing it right.
you fucking put her upside down on the bed and fucking mouth fuck her.
Not exactly.
Oh shit.
Porn is aggressive, dude.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I knew.
That kind of fucking is hardcore.
Yeah.
That's like the kind of shit where you're ripping each other's clothes off, but it's like, I don't think that's normal. Like on an everyday basis. Like, I don't think people fuck like that on an everyday basis.
I've never had sex like that.
What?
Like
Wait, which one are we
aggressive
talking about?
Porn,
Oh.
fuck, like.
Oh, you're talking about the borderline rape porn?
Yeah, like, I've never like that. That's not real. Like I don't know if I.
Wait, what do you
some
mean that's
people.
real? Not real in your world or not real? What do you mean?
I guess it depends on what kind you're saying is aggressive and not
like
real, right?
mascara running down.
That's very real.
He's talking about the fucking choking and the barfing on the dick and the.
I know girls that's very
Yeah.
real.
What the? fuck?
You know girls like that
Scary.
too.
Yeah.
Some people like literally like gagging to the point where they like are
They're
about
about
to
gonna
throw up.
die.
Yeah.
I feel like if there's content out there, then that must mean that it does happen, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I don't think it's the norm. Is the thing. Most people are into vanilla sex, like what meaning like the basics, you know?
Yeah.
Put on some cool music and then like, yeah, let's have some fun.
Yeah, let's have some fun.
Anyone else have anything different than Nadeem's experience?
What do you mean?
Like his, where like at 19 it was like all he knew was the porn style, and then as he got older, then it was like more mature girls, and they knew what they wanted, and then he started communicating and talking to shit.
I explored very early in life, like I saw private parts and like show and tell kind of shit, and like.
Show and tell kind of shit.
Yeah, you know, like when you're kids and shit, you're like, what do you have? And then like girls let me fill up their boobies and shit in elementary school and all that, and like,
You
yeah.
had that too?
No, I saw my first vagina in second grade though. Yeah,
What?
on a school bus. Yeah,
How?
Yeah, they were just showing it. They were just like,
Check it out.
I hope
But
that's
it-
not my daughter.
But at that time, you're just curious.
yeah, it wasn't sexual though. It wasn't
And
sexual.
then you might get turned on, but you don't know what the fuck is happening. Like I would play fort with like, I don't know, like my dad would be teaching music in the living room, and then like if sometimes mothers and daughters would come in, and then the daughters would like play, and we're just hanging out, and I have a fort going on. She's like, "What's in there?" And then she comes in,
You're like
and,
my dick girl.
and then for some reason her shirt is off, and I'm filling it up. Or,
Really?
like, yeah, like, and then I remember getting in trouble because one thing led to another, and we're like running around naked in the fort.
Wait, how old are you?
How big is this?
How big is this for? Oh my god. You ran in the fort.
I made well, not running around, but we were crawling around like in the
They had a
fort
whole
and
track
shit.
and field course in there.
Yeah. And then when they were done, they were looking for us. We're like, no, we don't have our clothes on. Yeah, it was fucking weird. Or like, I would be in the closet. Like, I would follow my dad would take me to teach piano somewhere, and I'm just playing with the kids there. And then like, I remember being in the closet with one of the daughters, and she was letting me feel up her boobs. Yeah, and this is like in elementary, so I've been very sexually. That was her. She was older.
Oh, okay. Did she have boobs or like?
Yeah, she had,
Oh, okay,
but she
okay,
was
I was
like,
like-
she was also kind of chunky too, so that's why she had boobs.
Oh,
But
okay.
anyways, like I was in elementary school, right? And then I was exposed to like the physical pleasures early, but I didn't connect it as like this is sex. And then like you know, we get into our friend's dad's like Playboy stash, and my friend was so funny, dude. Like his dad would let him borrow the like Playboys because he's all like, oh, the articles are so good.
Stupid. And then dad bought that?
They fucking knew. They fucking knew,
You
dude.
guys remember finding, like, I remember my first time experience with porn was we found my friend's dad's porn stash in the closet up somewhere. And I feel like the experience of watching porn for the first time back then was so weird too, because you're sitting with your friends next to each other, watching naked people on the TV, and you're just like, all right, this is cool, guys.
Dude, my friends would start beating off while we're watching.
Yeah, we've never done that.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What did you do? Did
Wow,
you
that's
join?
friendship on a whole new level.
He was like,
You whip your dick out and be like,
I didn't
yeah.
even know how. They taught me how to beat off. Like, I didn't know how to do it.
Was it instructional? You're like, oh, whip your dick out, Joe.
No, they're like, it feels good. Like, my friend would jack off. I told this story multiple times, but my friend was jacking off everywhere. So, yeah, his name was Emmanuel too. It was so funny. So, like, he would literally, you know how in elementary school we had tables like this? And it was kind of faced each other,
Yeah,
and it was
there's
in
a
blocks of
desk.
fours. Yeah, so you had.
You sat across from him and you saw his jack off.
No, dude. So I would sit here, and he told me that sometimes in class, so as a kid we wore short shorts. So he had his hand this way, and he would be playing with his balls. And one time he sat next to this Cambodian girl, and then he would fucking pull out his dick and jack off. But the way he would jack off is he would grip his dick, and he would rub his four fingers on the top like this.
oh.
He wouldn't go like this. He grabbed this, and then he just goes like this.
It was a two-handed activity, so when both of his hands disappeared, you knew what was going on.
So Emmanuel and my other friend Kevin, right? Like in
You
auditorium.
guys are fucking apes, man.
Dude, so during, okay, so we were having like an assembly. You know how like in elementary school you get into the auditorium and like you line up, right? And so our second grade teacher at the time, I forgot her name, but she was like, basically Kevin and Emmanuel they were basically sitting next to each other and rubbing the fuck out of their own dick, like with their palm, like this way. Both of them at the same time, like this, right? And then the teacher's like, Emmanuel, what are you doing, right?
Oh, you know what she's doing, lady.
And then the thing is, he didn't stop like that. He just kept going while staring at her.
He's like, I'm gonna bust no matter what, bitch.
So we all looked back.
Everyone's watching it together.
They're still rubbing. They're still rubbing while watching the teacher.
I bet the teachers are having a fucking blast.
It was so fucking.
You need to get like a teacher on here to like talk about the stuff that.
Dude, man.
Wait, how old were you though?
That was like second grade. Like, yeah, for first grade, second grade.
Imagine that shit in second or first grade.
That's hilarious.
But the porno thing came in maybe third grade. But I think the first grade, second grade, they would always jack off, and we thought it was so funny because we didn't know what it was. But then they'll like be like, yeah, you just hold it and feel it so good. And then that's when we like discovered porn and all that stuff, and we would like, I would find a combination of like, wow, looking at these pictures while touching myself is dope.
Yeah, pretty dope.
It's like a science
I remember the
experiment.
first time I watched porn, I discovered porn was like, I think 5th grade, and I was on the internet. I never actually saw a magazine porn until much later. So the first porn experience was on the internet, and it was MILF porn, and it was the most terrifying thing ever.
Really? You didn't have friends who went to the gas station, they were like, oh yeah, wind child jacket. Because you know how it would be in like those black sleeves?
Yeah.
All the porn magazines?
Yeah,
You
I
any
never
friends
had
tried
a
to do
friend that
that?
brought it to school or like going to a friend's house. Like
So the
never
first time you thought it was in like
surfaced.
moving form.
No, it was pictures.
Oh,
it was like MILF pics. And like,
So it looked like someone's mom?
yeah, someone's mom, and then like they were hairy and they were like saggy, and I was like, like that's what it looks like,
my God.
like without clothes, and I'm like, oh, never again, never, ever again. Yeah,
I'm just thinking about what my childhood was like, and
So innocent?
yeah, no, like it really was, because now that I'm thinking about it, like all of elementary, I just wasn't really aware of my own body. Like I didn't like in the sense that like, oh, I'm a female and this dude is a male. Because like I didn't see it as an issue. Like I remember when I was a kid, like I saw my brother take off his shirt, because like we would travel up to NorCal a lot because my mom's family's up there, and in the van it gets really hot, right? And so I was like telling my mom, I was like, hey, I want to take my shirt off too. And my mom was like,
cute.
no, you can't do that. And I was like, why not? Ben does it. He can take off his shirt. And then,
breathe the
I don't know. It's like sometime in elementary school.
Yeah, I would let you.
Yeah, and then my mom was like, no, like you can't do it. And I was like, why? It's like, because you're a girl. Like, so what? So what? We have like it's
Yeah.
similar. there, right? And so like my mom was like, no, you can't do it. And then eventually I was able to do it because I complained
yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck yeah. But like,
But you didn't know.
You were the first free your nipple.
How cute.
You were such a feminist back then.
I was feeling so hot. I was like really sweaty, and I just felt like it wasn't fair. And I was like, Ben could do it. Why can't
Is that
I?
when your mom decided to fix the AC? She was like, we can't do this anymore. We're fixing the AC in the
My
car.
parents never blasted. They said it costs money, or we're gonna damage the AC, so we never used it.
In the car? Old cars used more gas. So that's why.
I mean, how much more gas did it use?
You guys had a BMW.
Oh
You guys
my
had
god.
a Beamer.
My dad told me with that Beamer that the AC was broken. Until I moved to LA and I figured out it worked, I was like,
Oh my god.
because the first the whole time I used it, I never turned it on.
What
so I
if
thought
he
it was
never
broken.
learned how to turn it on?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or maybe
Maybe he
he just
wasn't
did it
lying.
because he was like, I fucking hate you.
And then for me, there was another time in around that age where like I would go swimming with like my mom's friends, like sons, and there was
Yeah.
like 3 of them and whatnot, and it was just like me, my sister, and my brother. We would all hang out with them, and so after we're done swimming, we usually go to the shower and rinse off, right? So I went into the shower, and then one of the sons came in and was like, "Hey, you want to shower together?" I was like, "Sure," like because I didn't think anything different of it. Like we were still having our swimsuits on, and then like when both my mom and his mom came in, they're like, "What are you doing? You guys aren't supposed to take a shower together," and I was like.
Wait, you
Wait,
guys
you guys
weren't
still had your
naked?
swimsuit on?
No, yeah, we still had our swimsuits.
So it's like you
on.
guys swam together.
Yeah, and
It's like
then,
you're rinsing off together.
right.
Yeah.
And then like I think he was about to pull off his trunks just to clean,
That's probably.
but it wasn't gonna go anywhere. It really wasn't good because we didn't even think about that shit.
About him though.
I don't know, but to me, I wasn't thinking about that shit.
That shit went somewhere for me.
Yeah.
That's always when experimental shit happens though, like when you get out of a pool. My friend chased me with his fucking dick.
What was this
What was
experiment?
that laugh?
He's an experiment. He's like,
Did you
oh,
hear
some
that?
kind of scientific shit just happened when he chased
I
me.
think he had the joke in his head.
He came up to me and he's all like, woo! And I'm all like, well, fuck you, I got a dick too, woo! And he's all sword fight and he fucking tried to touch my tip with his tip. And I was like, all right, motherfucker, ting, ting. And we were making like,
Metal.
yeah, we were making like metal sounds going ting, 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 ting.
Touching though?
Yeah, we were touching.
Oh my god.
And then after, I remember one of the favorite things that we used to like doing was peeing together. Like we couldn't wait to fucking pee. Like if it's like we're the bestest of friends, and then it's like all of the guys try to pee at once, and we would save our pee so we could pee together on the same toilet.
Me and my brother did that when we would like cross streams.
Yeah.
And like sword
Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
That's our sword fight. We didn't touch dicks though.
Oh, okay.
You know what's great about conversations? When you talk, you can relate to each other. I like when Joe talks because I can't relate to anything. And it's great.
You feel better. You feel better.
Well, I guess.
I want to see all my childhood friends because they could relate to me.
Well, I guess to conclude this conversation, yes, sex does change.
You touch your
From
friend's
person to
dicks,
person.
dicks.